Honorable Men Discord, the AI attack on black women. Let's talk about it.
How you see yourself is how you perceived. I see a man strong, gifted, head strapping, never down on his knees, begging. Gotta make a way, even in my darkest hour. Say the odds against me was new, I would never cower.
Again, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to another episode. Salute to all of those subscribers that hit the subscribe button. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you for joining. Now, I have to give a shout out to another colleague of mine. This channel is called Honorable Men Discord, and I try not to refer to myself. Sometimes I'll say we'll be back with another episode because I don't want to make this channel about me per se. This is men to engage on different topics, all right? And not just to engage in different topics, within the comments, if there's something you want me to speak on, by all means tell me, bring something to my attention. If it's something you want me to address, and I'll do an episode on it. Also, I'll do an episode on something if any one of my subscribers have anything they'd like to discuss. We could set up a whole entire Zoom call, and I'll record it and I'll post it, and we could discuss that. We could have individual conversations about certain things, or if you want to speak on something, I'm all for it. Just reach out to me in the comments for now. At some point I'll put up an email address if you want to discuss something on this platform. This is what I'm here for. And you don't have to live in New York. It could be obviously a Zoom call, and I'll record it and post it. But I don't want to speak on that right now. I'll get into that at another time, another episode. What I'm here to speak on is these videos that have been popping up on TikTok. Now, I knew nothing about it, so one of my colleagues, not the colleague that's been throwing a lot of different episodes at me almost on a day-to-day basis. It's another colleague, and I'm not shouting out anybody's name because not everybody wants to be, on video, which is fine. But a separate colleague brought this to my attention. He's like, why don't you do an episode on? And I said, what are you talking about? And so he pulled his phone out and he showed me, and I couldn't believe what I was looking at. I was like, I know AI is good, but when he showed me the video, I thought I was looking at real women. So what you have to the side of me is a female. All the images that I'm about to show you, well, most of the videos I have queued up are AI images. I'll let you know, obviously, when it's a reaction to the videos, they're real females at that point. But for the most part, the videos I'm going to show you of people eating is all AI, all right? So when he showed me the video, he didn't show me this video, but when he showed me the video, I couldn't believe what I was watching. And he said, you should do an episode on that because, they're feeding stereotypes. They're playing into the stereotypes, and they're playing into, racism. And I said, I'll definitely do an episode on that because this is not what I want to see going on with AI. And I'll expound on it after I play most of these videos. But let's go with the first video. All right. And I must warn you, this will be offensive to most of you that watch this. Okay.
How am I supposed to get paid on Friday when the U.S. and Iran are at war? That's crazy. How am I supposed to get paid?
All right. Going to the next one. Another AI. I might have to refresh this one. Let me see. Give me a few. Let me stretch this out. Okay.
To try this new shake. My booty hole is tingling to try this new shake.
He told me if we keep this baby, we'll move out to the Caribbean together. Come to find out, he got 6 wives and 24 kids.
These nuggets got more flavor than half y'all hoes.
This sauce got me wetter than my sneaky link.
If they want to fight me, they can fight me. They don't know I got that blinky.
I told you I was busy, you fishy piece of shit. Damn.
Can y'all hear that?
Girl, open up. Aha, Bimba. Let me get some of that fine thing.
I'm about to be big as ever eating all this.
All AI, people, all AI. What's your thoughts on this? I definitely want to see you in the comments. So, this is called mukbang, and I looked it up. I said, what is this? Because I'm seeing a lot of hashtag mukbang. And mukbang, M-U-K-B-A-N-G, is a South Korean trend where individuals film themselves eating large quantities of food, often in front of live audience, while interacting with viewers. All right? So it's a South Korean thing. I guess they out in South Korea they do it with a live audience, real people. But being that someone behind a computer screen is generating these images, they're hashtagging mukbang. But conveniently, it's AI images of black women performing mukbang because this is how they see black women. And you could disagree with me, by all means jump in the comments. Whoever's creating these images, this is how they see black women. And I need you to understand this is why these images are offensive. And I'm pretty sure there's stuff out there on black men, you know, but what was brought to my attention by my colleague was what's going on with the black women, which is why my thumbnail has the half and half. It has the black woman's face. She's not a real person, AI generated. But I made sure I had the image where it's half and half to show that, you know, when you first look at the image, it looks like it's a real person, which is why AI is a gift and a curse, because you don't know what you're dealing with, you know, and it's going to just continue to get better and better to the point where you don't know if you're receiving information from a real person, you know. But in this particular case with these images that are being created, hashtag mukbang, they're just playing into the stereotypes, and it's very offensive to black women. All right, very offensive. I don't agree with any of this. You know, these platforms like TikTok present a free space for people to be creative, but there needs to be some type of regulations going on in terms of these images. I'm sure there's a way to track the people that are creating it and put an end to it, because this is just unacceptable, period. Now, I don't expect anyone to jump in the comments and say it's acceptable, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody jumped in my comments and said it's acceptable. I disagree strongly, but let's get into this video and the other things I have queued up. And this one needs refreshing also. It's one of those days, huh? Okay, gotta move this over. Bear with me. It's gonna be one of those days.
Be for real.
All right. Slide myself over. And I'm not gonna edit any of these things. This is real.
You fucking with men that's thinking they cuter than you, oh. Like, be for real.
Oh, let me say one thing. Shame on you if you're a black person creating these images, perpetuating the stereotypes of how some people may view us. Shame on you. Listen, I don't know who's behind the computer. It's unacceptable. Does it make it acceptable if it's actually black people creating these things? It doesn't make it doesn't make it acceptable. It's still bad. All right. Now, this woman is going to speak on how she feels about the imagery, but the reason why I'm posting her, and her name, she goes under, well, I'm not even sure if it's the same person who's posting this is the lady in the video, but I got this video from It's Nani17, or it's Nay17. Listen, the reason why I'm posting this video is to point out the fact that you have someone behind a computer screen creating AI images that are stereotypical. It's foul, it's wrong, it's racist. Someone's creating these images for laughs, right? But the reason why I'm going to play this reaction is because I understand this black woman is upset, but the way she displayed her frustration feeds into the stereotypes. And if you disagree with me, I'll see you in the comments. Keep it respectful. I'll hit the delete button. But I'm putting this up not because I'm looking to thrash this black woman, but she needs to understand that when she decided to record herself speaking the way she's speaking, and then uploading it to whatever platform, TikTok, or if it was Instagram, she clearly, to me, doesn't realize that she herself, in her frustration and with her anger, is displaying a lot of the stuff that they're putting into these AI generated images. But let me go to it, and I'll go to the next clip.
I don't give a fuck. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. That AI shit that keep popping up on my fucking For You page, it needs to get the fuck off my page. I don't like that shit. Y'all ain't doing nothing but pushing stereotypes. All black people do not live like that. I repeat, all black people do not live like that. Stop pushing that shit. It's not funny. I'm not laughing. I don't find it funny. I'm not giggling at it. Y'all ain't doing nothing but making these fuck-ass racist motherfuckers laugh. And that shit is disgusting. Stop it. The fuck? And I said what the fuck I said. That shit is fucking weird. I am a black woman, and I feel so fucking disrespected that y'all put these motherfucking AI videos on here and make it seem like all black women act like that. I don't like it. Stop that fucking shit. Stop it. And to make it even fucking worse, y'all got the grandmothers, AI grandmothers on here acting that way. And that's fucking disgusting, bro. That's fucking disgusting, bro. Delete that shit. Take that shit down. That shit need to be removed. It's fucking sick. Like, literally. I don't find this shit funny. And if y'all get in my comments saying that weird shit, oh, you being dramatic, da-da-da, then why aren't they stereotyping white people? Why are we not scrolling and seeing white AIs and how they live and how they act? You see what I'm saying? It just shows that we are always being made fun of, always being poked at, always being talked about in weird ass ways. And now y'all found the way on AI to get on here and talk about black people. It's fucking weird. I swear it's weird. I don't like this shit.
Well, I don't like it either, which is why on my channel, when I did the episode on prom etiquette, graduation etiquette, or things of that nature, this is why I do these topics, because we, without AI, feed into the stereotypes. We put it out there. In some communities, we make it acceptable. And unfortunately, for those of us that don't behave in certain ways, and for some of us that don't perpetuate negative images, we all get boxed into the same thing because those images are out there. So on one hand, you're upset. I understand you're frustrated, but that's another thing. We have to find better ways of articulating ourselves, right? Which is one of the things that I try to do on this channel. There's got to be better ways to articulate ourselves. All right, profanity. We don't need to use profanity. We're better than that. We're smarter than that, right? We don't need to use profanity. There's apps out there to help you increase your vernacular and the way you speak in public places. I suggest everyone to look into them, into those apps, if you're serious about elevating in life. All right, but we each have to make choices as individuals to better ourselves if that's what we really want. So that young lady who was so upset, let me just go back to her photo. This young lady that was so upset about what AI is doing and the mystery people behind the AI images are doing, she needs to look into the mirror. And this is just a suggestion. I'm sure if she comes across this video, she's gonna hate me for even speaking on her. But this is just a suggestion. Change your language. You could be upset, but I'm sure she's better than that. Elevate. Make a video about your displeasure in these images, but be eloquent in your delivery. Raise the bar. Don't be upset that these images are out there because we put images out there for free. We do it in rap music, and I happen to like rap music. I happen to love rap music. It's turning more into I like rap music than love. You know, I love certain artists, but let me not digress. We put out these images, right? So now when people, whether it's our own people of our same race or other people making these images behind the computers, that doesn't matter. We do enough of this that we entertain, and then we get offended when other people say, you know what, they make a fool of themselves on their own. So what's the problem with me creating an AI? You see what I'm saying? There's people who think like that. They look at our community and they say, all we see is people, you know, graduation doing backflips and proms. They got these teenagers, families have put in a whole bunch of money in their hands, and they're trying to emulate rappers, right? They see us chucking and jiving for free. So it's almost comical. This is why I understand, and I don't agree with it. This is why when Black Lives Matter was at its height, because of police brutality, you have people outside the community saying, well, you guys kill each other. And then a group of us would get offended. Oh, how could they say that? That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about. We leave open doors for these type of discussions. We have to take accountability. And you don't have to like me for saying it. And don't say, oh, whose side are you on? Are you serious? Whose side am I on? I'm on the side of elevation, growth, positivity. That's the side I'm on. And everything that I just mentioned, elevation, growth, positivity, has nothing to do with a skin color. You're actually missing the point if you think that it's just about skin color. Yes, I bring it back to the community, but I bring it back to the community because I know we're greater than what we display. And so for those of you that just found your way to my page, and you may be confused about some of the things I've said in this episode, just know that growth, positivity, and elevation, we're better than this. But we can't get upset. We can, all right? And do I think TikTok needs to make regulations to stop it? Absolutely, right? Absolutely. But please understand, I should say, please understand, we put out negative images. We celebrate, we champion negativity. And then when others decide to take part in it, then we want to say, oh, you can't say this. You can't say the N-word. You can't act like that. You can't make an AI doing that. That's offensive. But we do it for free. We celebrate. You know, I almost found myself pulling up images, real images of artists that we know perpetuate that type of behavior. But I said, you know what? I'm not gonna point fingers. That's not what I don't want to make this about. That I don't want to make this video about that. This video is about the fact that TikTok needs to look into these things and put regulations on any type of racism or created images on the platform. And I know it's going to be a difficult task because some people are going to chalk it up to it's just comedy, you know. But no, I find it offensive. I find it offensive as a man. I'm pretty sure black women find these images offensive as well. Let me go on to the next image, right? So there's no dialogue. You say, well, what's offensive? Well, it's the whole chicken. Do black people like chicken? Yes. Does other races like chicken? Yes, everyone likes chicken. Well, those that eat chicken like chicken. But one would say this can be perceived as racist because they're sitting there eating chicken. But it's not just about the chicken, it's the sapping of the mouth. Right? So it's almost like they're playing with we don't have etiquette. There goes that word again, right? Etiquette. You know, I was gonna do an episode on manners, which I did, but I didn't like how it came out, so I just tossed it. But I will do an episode on manners and etiquette because it's necessary. It's not. I'm not making these episodes. By no means do I make any episode to poke fun or degrade anyone, but sometimes it's necessary. Why? Because I'm not sure proper etiquette and manners is being taught in a lot of households. And by no means do I have it down pack. But the sapping of the mouth is the reason why they put this video together. Because they made sure they put that in there. It wasn't like there was something that they put the volume down low on. It's almost like the volume was raised so you could hear the sapping. Listen. Right? So I consider that racist by putting the sapping sound. Because basically what they're trying to say is there's no etiquette. Black women don't have etiquette. Because you're not going to do that at a 5-star restaurant. At least I would hope you don't do that at a 5-star restaurant. Make those sounds. But let's continue. Right? So the last two videos are actual women. This is not AI. Speaking on this whole thing. This whole trend that's going on TikTok.
So, are we just not going to talk about how racist the AI videos are against black women and men as well? Have you seen some of these videos? It needs to be stopped ASAP. I just seen an AI video that they had Harriet Tubman running, I guess, from the slave masters while she was screaming, talking about, yeah, it's going to be no snacks today. Oh, yeah, this is not a vibe. This is not a vibe type of situation. Like, all I'm seeing is a lot of black women being bashed or saying the most outlandish ass shit. Why the fuck are you motherfuckers so obsessed with us? Like, even the AI, and I can almost guarantee you, whoever it is behind them motherfucking goddamn phones or computers or whatever is fucking white. Then the crazy thing about it is that you see people in the fucking comments thinking that it's a real motherfucking video. Like, this could be very dangerous. So,
going to the final one. She did a lot better than the first woman as far as language is concerned. And I'm not here to bash them. But we have to do better when we get our point across. Now, I'm not concerned with what other people do. I know some people might come in the comments and say, well, you know, other races, when they're upset, they, you know, we don't have the leg room to do things like that. All right. And let's not concern ourselves with what other people are doing. We're in positions that we're in because, unfortunately, the microscope has been on us for a very long time. For whatever reason. That's like a whole nother conversation. The microscope is on us, not necessarily to highlight good things that come from us, but unfortunately to highlight bad things that come from us. And the goal is to stop feeding bad images, stop behaving poorly. You know, and it starts in the home. It starts in the home. But let me go into the final video and then I'll conclude.
The AIs have to go. They have to go now. It's not good because you don't know who's sitting behind the computer putting out that racist shit. TikTok, they need to go. I saw a video and it's also putting that black women are angry and baby daddies and EBT and all the above is watermelon and monkeys and all the above. But let me tell y'all what I saw. I saw a white police officer walk up to a black man that was sitting in a car, asked him a question, like just an innocent, I don't know, just a question. And the man gave him like a little innocent answer. And he had a weapon in this video. And he, to the man, head, no plan. If I've been seeing it, I know other people been seeing it. They need to go. It's not right. Because then they're gonna start fighting back. They're gonna be going back and forth, back and forth. So what that's gonna bring? The H word. Get them AI videos off of TikTok. It's also making black women look, mean and ghetto and rude. It's no way that we putting that out. And you're not gonna know who's doing it. They're creating drama and the H word. That's what they're doing. And they're getting a lot of views. So what you think, if they see one person getting a lot of views, they gonna go do it, and then they gonna get the views and the views and the views and the views. They need to go. The AI is not a good idea on TikTok and nowhere else, really. Get it out of here, TikTok. Let the AI videos go. Get it off this platform. Stop pushing those type of videos. If you stop pushing it, they'll stop making them. Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed. If y'all haven't seen it, go check it out. J-Lo. The AIs.
Yeah. I'm completely against it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. What's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts as far as actions that can be taken in response to this, positive reactions to this, to get it addressed? Because anything negative is not going to get it done. It's not going to do anything. More videos of blacks reacting to it, cursing and stuff like that, that's just not going to help. Because trust me, at some point in time, they're just going to remix your reaction and use it against you. Or someone's going to react to it and say, this woman sounds angry about these images, but they sound the same. So just don't feed into what's already out there. All right, just find better ways of addressing it. I don't know if there's a customer service line or email to address TikTok. If black women and black men get together and send emails to TikTok about their displeasure with the videos that have been popping up, I don't know if that would help. But here's the thing, and I want to end with this. It's not just right is right, wrong is wrong. And even if you're not someone of color, if you're against this, do your part to let TikTok know that it needs to end. All right? Suggestion. That's a suggestion. This is not just that's their problem. Let's not allow racist material to take place on TikTok or any platform. Any platform, But I know it's going to be a tough thing. It's going to be a uphill battle, because there's going to be some people that say it's all in fun. It's just comedy. It's not to be taken serious. But that's my thoughts on this. I don't like it at all. I really don't like it. And with all the videos I queued up, there's plenty more videos out there. And I saw a couple others aside from the ones that I posted, and very disturbing. I didn't like looking at it. It really bothered me. I'll be honest with you. But that's all I have on this episode. What's your thoughts? I'll see you in the comments. Keep it respectful. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I appreciate all of you for tuning in. Salute, and take care.